There's a cruel truth about money that most people never face. You can work yourself to exhaustion. You can pour every drop of energy into the grind. But if you don't understand the rules of wealth, you'll stay broke forever. Because money doesn't reward sweat, it rewards strategy. The poor think money is about survival. The rich know it's about control. That's the difference between slavery and power. The system is designed to keep you obedient, busy, tired, distracted. You're taught to work for money, but never how to make money work for you. That's not an accident. Machiavelli would call it design, a structure built to keep the blind serving the strategic. Those who see the game win it. Those who don't get used by it. There are rules that govern money, rules that decide who climbs and who collapses. And once you learn them, you'll see why most people never escape. This isn't about luck, it's about power. About playing the game the way the elite do, without mercy, without illusion. Welcome to Machiavelli's 10 Rules of Wealth. Harsh, real, unforgiving, but true. Wealth begins long before you ever touch a dollar. It starts in your head, in how you think, how you see, how you react. Two people can earn the same paycheck and live completely different lives. One ends trapped, the other ends free. The difference isn't luck, it's perception. The poor see money as something to spend. The rich see it as something to deploy. Every dollar is a choice, a tool, a seed. The poor treat money like oxygen, something they need just to survive. The wealthy treat it like a weapon, something they wield to win. Machiavelli said perception creates reality. If you see yourself as broke, you'll behave like it. If you see money as scarce, you'll repel it. Scarcity is a mindset, not a number. That's why people who win the lottery often lose everything. Their mindset never evolved. They got rich in the wallet, but stayed poor in the mind. You can't grow money with the same habits that kept you broke. You can't build wealth thinking like a worker. You must think like an architect. Every dollar must have a mission. Every expense must have a purpose. Stop saying, I can't afford it. Start saying, how can I afford it? That single question turns the mind from consumer to creator. Money obeys those who respect it. It flees from those who chase it in desperation. Think strategically, act intentionally, because before money grows in your account, it must first grow in your philosophy. Wealth isn't a number, it's a mentality. Change your thoughts, and your reality will follow. Control the mind, and the wallet submits. The broke wait for permission, permission to act, permission to earn, permission to rise. But power doesn't ask, it decides. Machiavelli wrote that the weak wait for opportunity, while the strong create it. And that's why most people stay stuck. They're waiting for a sign, waiting for the economy to improve, waiting for the perfect time, waiting for someone to tell them they're ready. The truth, no one is coming to save you. No one will give you permission to be powerful, because the moment you take control, you stop being useful to them. The system trains obedience. Work hard, play fair, follow the rules. Meanwhile, those who make the rules are breaking them to stay ahead. You can't win a game you're afraid to play aggressively. The wealthy don't ask, can I? They decide, I will. They act before they're ready, and adjust as they move. Fortune, as Machiavelli said, favors the bold. The timid stay safe and poor. Stop asking for raises. Start creating income streams. Stop waiting for recognition. Start building reputation. Your job should be a stepping stone, not a cage. Your boss shouldn't decide your value. The market should. Every hour you wait for approval, someone else is using that same hour to build. Action beats permission every time. The poor think, I need confidence to begin. The rich know. Confidence comes from doing. The world rewards audacity, not obedience. If you wait for permission, you'll die waiting. Power doesn't ask, it acts. Start now, because hesitation is the most expensive debt you'll ever owe. Everyone wants wealth. Almost no one wants the cost. They dream of freedom, but cling to comfort. They want results without giving up pleasure. But comfort and power cannot coexist. Not in the beginning. Machiavelli knew that every throne is built on sacrifice. You can't conquer anything if you refuse to lose something first. The broke avoid pain. The rich endure it strategically. The poor say, I worked hard, I deserve this. The wealthy say, I'm building something greater. The difference is time horizon. The broke live for the weekend. The rich live for the decade. Every sacrifice you make today compounds into leverage tomorrow. Every pleasure you delay becomes a weapon later. When you skip the luxury, you buy opportunity. When you reject distraction, you purchase focus. Sacrifice isn't suffering, it's investment. The poor think discipline is punishment. The rich know it's protection. Machiavelli wrote that a ruler must learn to be both lion and fox, ruthless and strategic. That's sacrifice in action. You cut the unnecessary so you can protect the essential. If you can't control your impulses, the world will. Marketers will. Debt will. Your own habits will. Each dollar you waste on validation is one you steal from your future self. Learn to delay gratification like a weapon master delays his strike. The timing matters. The patience matters. You can't build an empire if you can't say no. Sacrifice your comfort, not your ambition. Sacrifice your impulses, not your goals. The world tempts you to consume. Power demands you to resist. Wealth isn't about what you earn. It's about what you're willing to endure. And the ones who master sacrifice, master destiny. Hard work will make you tired. Leverage will make you rich. Society praises effort because it keeps people obedient. Work harder, they say. But the people who say that own the systems you work for. Machiavelli understood this centuries ago. Rulers don't fight battles themselves. They command others to fight for them. That's leverage. Power through multiplication, not exhaustion. The broke trade hours for money. The wealthy trade systems for money. They build machines that keep producing even when they sleep. Labor is limited by time. Leverage is limitless through design. The poor glorifies sweat. The rich glorifies scale. The worker says, I work 10 hours a day. The strategist says, my system works 24. Leverage turns one person into many. It makes your ideas immortal. Code, capital, content, or teams. Every business empire runs on leverage. The owner uses other people's time, money, and energy to expand their reach. That's not exploitation, it's strategy. You can't win playing the same game as everyone else. If your income stops when you stop, you're trapped in disguised poverty. You're a well-paid slave. The goal isn't to work harder, it's to work once and get paid forever. Write the book, create the course, automate the business, invest in assets. Each one is a soldier that fights for you long after you rest. Leverage turns effort into empire. Without it, you'll die exhausted. With it, you'll live free. Machiavelli would tell you this. The wise don't fight the system, they build one. That's how kings rise. That's how fortunes multiply. Work is survival. Leverage is sovereignty. Power isn't just what you own, it's what others believe about you. Machiavelli knew rulers survive as much through perception as through armies. The same is true with money. Your reputation is a currency more valuable than cash. People invest in people they trust. They partner with those they respect. They avoid those they see as weak or chaotic. The broke fail here constantly. They sabotage themselves with lateness, excuses, and inconsistency. They may earn money, but they cannot keep it. The wealthy understand branding. They know how the world perceives them is as important as what they do. Show discipline, show competence, show control. Every action tells a story, and people read it faster than numbers on a spreadsheet. If your narrative is weak, doors close before you even knock. If it's strong, opportunities appear where none existed. Don't beg, don't oversell, don't panic. Confidence is quiet, not loud. The broke chase attention. The wealthy attract it without trying. Machiavelli said rulers maintain control by shaping perception. You must do the same. Control what others think of you. Protect your word. Keep promises. Finished projects. Appear calm when chaos surrounds you. Appear powerful when you feel weak. Perception multiplies influence. Influence multiplies wealth. Ignore it, and no amount of skill or money will save you. Your story is the battlefield. The world judges you before it trusts you. Craft your narrative carefully, because perception can open doors money alone cannot unlock, and once lost, reputation is almost impossible to rebuild. The world is not fair. It never was. The system is designed to reward those who understand it, not those who complain about it. Machiavelli would call whining weakness. The rich don't cry about unfair rules. They learn them. They bend them to their advantage. Taxes, laws, networks, loopholes, knowledge is their shield. The poor ignore these realities. They complain, they blame, they hope, but hope alone doesn't protect or grow wealth. Strategy does. You will never win if you play a fair game in an unfair world. The first step to freedom is recognizing the rules aren't equal for everyone. Opportunities are rarely random. They favor preparation and insight. The wealthy study the system. They anticipate moves. They position themselves ahead of trends. The poor react. They wait for luck to rescue them. Machiavelli said fortune favors the prepared. Wealth is the same. If you don't understand the game will use you. Ignore taxes, and you overpay. Ignore contracts, and you lose. Ignore connections, and you miss opportunities. Every oversight costs. Every educated move earns. Stop expecting fairness. Start expecting strategy. Study the laws. Learn the loopholes. Observe how the powerful operate. Your ignorance is their advantage. The rules aren't changing. The system is never on your side. You must master it, or you will always pay the price. Recognize the rigging. Use it to build, not destroy. Knowledge shields wealth. Complacency destroys it. Those who master the rigged system rise. Those who ignore it remain slaves to it. Dependence is weakness. Rely on one job, and you are one step from disaster. One layoff, one market crash, one mistake, and everything collapses. The broke cling to security like it's armor, but that armor is paper thin. The wealthy build multiple streams of income: stocks, real estate, businesses, royalties, digital products. Every new source is another shield. Every stream multiplies freedom. Machiavelli warned rulers never to rely on a single ally. The same applies to your finances. If one fails, the others sustain you. Diversification isn't luxury, it's survival. The poor fear complexity. They stick to what feels safe. The wealthy embrace it strategically. Start small. Add one stream at a time. Freelance while keeping your job. Invest a portion of your income. Create digital content that earns while you sleep. Build intellectual property that pays indefinitely. Each new source compounds. Each new source decreases risk. Relying on one income is gambling. Multiple streams are strategy. Machiavelli would say a kingdom with a single ally is doomed. A fortune with a single source is fragile. You can't grow wealth in a straight line. You need redundancy, protection, and growth paths. The moment you diversify, you take control. The moment you depend on one source, you hand control away. Your future should never rest in someone else's hands. Freedom is built on multiple pillars. The more streams, the stronger your empire. Build them, protect them, expand them, and your wealth will survive storms that destroy the unprepared. Modern society trains you to spend, not to build. Every ad, every post, every influencer whispers, "Buy this, upgrade that, treat yourself." The broke obey. They measure success by what they show, not by what they own. Flashy cars, designer clothes, luxury vacations, all illusions. Machiavelli knew rulers who spent for show lost power quickly. The same applies to money. Real wealth is quiet. Fake wealth is loud. The poor take loans to impress neighbors. They drown in credit card debt for appearances. The wealthy avoid this trap. They buy assets. They buy growth. They buy protection. If it doesn't multiply power, it's a liability. Ask before every purchase, "Does this make me stronger tomorrow?" If the answer is no, don't spend. Delay gratification. Consume consciously. Stop feeding the illusion of wealth. Build your empire silently. Every dollar spent on consumption is a soldier sent to die. Every dollar invested is a soldier trained to conquer. The poor chase temporary pleasure. The rich chase lasting freedom. Machiavelli taught rulers to think beyond appearances. The same applies today. Don't let status dictate your spending. Let strategy guide it. The louder your possessions scream, the weaker your foundation becomes. Stop living to impress. Start living to build. The wealthiest people you know often look ordinary. Their power isn't in what they show, it's in what they control. Assets, networks, influence, cash flowing silently in the background. Consumption is poison if it precedes creation. Avoid it. Invest instead. and you will rise while the flashy fall. Wealth doesn't come in weeks, it comes in decades. The poor chase shortcuts, lottery tickets, get-rich-quick schemes, crypto pumps. They jump from one shiny object to the next, and every time they fail. The wealthy are different. They commit, they show up every day, they invest consistently, they build habits that compound over time. Machiavelli knew rulers needed discipline to secure kingdoms. The same applies to wealth. Discipline is boring, it is repetitive, it is invisible, but it is unstoppable. The broke give in to impulses, the wealthy resist. They say no when others say yes, they delay pleasure, they save before spending, they invest before indulging. Discipline is the bridge between desire and achievement. Without it, talent, luck, and opportunity are meaningless. With it, even modest means can grow into empires. It's in daily choices, skipping distractions, automating investments, tracking progress, setting rules and obeying them. No excuses, no exceptions. The world tempts you with easy pleasure. The disciplined resist. The poor chase gratification. The rich master timing. Machiavelli would admire this mindset, because controlling yourself is the first step to controlling power and wealth. If you cannot build habits, your fortune will slip through your fingers. If you cannot persist, your empire will crumble. Discipline is your weapon. Use it relentlessly, every day, every hour, every dollar. Consistency outlasts genius. Ruthless discipline separates the temporary rich from the permanently wealthy. Win this battle within yourself, and nothing outside can stop you. Money alone is fragile. Without influence, it is vulnerable. The rich don't just accumulate wealth, they protect it. Machiavelli knew a throne without guards is a target. The same applies to money. Legal protections, contracts, corporations, trusts, networks, influence. Every layer is a shield. The broke think cash is enough. They are easy prey. A sudden loss, a betrayal, a lawsuit, and it all disappears. The wealthy anticipate threats. They build defenses before danger arrives. Power protects wealth. Without it, fortune is fleeting. Lottery winners learn this the hard way. Millions come, millions go. They were given money, but not the strength to protect it. Influence is security. Alliances are armor. Knowledge is a weapon. Machiavelli taught rulers to fortify kingdoms. The same principle applies today. If you ignore power, someone stronger will take your wealth. If you ignore influence, someone cleverer will outmaneuver you. If you ignore protection, someone greedy will exploit you. Wealth is not just accumulation, it is preservation. Build networks that defend you. Acquire knowledge that shields you. Invest in systems that secure you. Legal structures are your walls. Reputation is your moat. Influence is your army. Ignore these, and poverty will reclaim you. Respect them, and your wealth becomes untouchable. Machiavelli knew that fortune favors the prepared. Power ensures preparation. Money without power is smoke. Money with power is empire. If you want wealth to last, you must master not just accumulation, but domination and defense. Because in the game of money, the strongest survive, and the weak vanish. Now you see it clearly. The rules are harsh. The lessons are unforgiving, but they are real. Ignore them, and you remain trapped. Work harder, sweat more, chase fleeting gains, and the system will keep you a pawn. Follow them, and you step into power. Wealth becomes not just possible, but inevitable. The difference is action. Knowing is not enough. Applying is everything. Your mindset, your discipline, your strategy, your alliances, your power. Each rule is a weapon. Each decision, a move in the game. Life will test you. People will resist. Envy will rise. Obstacles will appear. That's the price of rising above the masses. But if you persist, if you commit, if you master the rules, freedom follows. Your wealth, your influence, your life under your control. This is Machiavelli's lesson brought to today. The map is in your hands. Now it's your turn to conquer. If you found this guide valuable, hit like, subscribe to Psychology Insights for more truths they don't want you to hear. Turn knowledge into action. Turn rules into results. Stop chasing illusions. Start building empires. The choice is yours, and the world bends differently for those who dare.